after a jubilant election night.
I guess I'll be your next member for Aston, eh?
The morning after felt even better for Labor.
Well done.
Thank you so much.
Toasting a historic victory in Liberal heartland.
Cheers.
Yeah, cheers.
In uncertain times, the people of Aston have put their faith in our government, and I thank them so sincerely.
And claiming the win as a roaring endorsement after nearly a year in office.
In Rowville and Montana and Bayswater, people voted to support this positive agenda. They voted for fairness. They voted for a government that gets things done.
Peter Dutton had framed the contest as a test of his leadership.
It'll be a verdict on the leaders, no question about that.
You said in your own words this was a test of your leadership, so have you failed that test?
Well, we didn't win the seat, so by definition we have a lot of work to do. I accept responsibility.
Rejecting suggestions the loss might prompt a rethink of party policy and philosophy.
If you're asking me about the fundamentals of our party, they're not going to change.
But there are Liberal voices calling for change. Two recently defeated MPs, Tim Wilson and Jason Falinski, suggesting in an opinion piece in the Financial Review, Aston lances the delusion the party can abandon urban electorates, and Liberals must have health, education and climate policies because voters care about them.
The Liberal Party will be marked down for as long as they continue to just be defined by what they're against.
Labor's honeymoon seemingly a long way from over. Tom Lowry, ABC News, Canberra.
Labor's crushing victory in Aston points to an existential crisis for Peter Dutton's Liberal Party. Smashed by the Teals and Greens in once blue ribbon seats at last year's federal election, the Liberals have now been humiliated in a former mortgage belt stronghold. The people of Aston, like everyone else, have seen household bills and interest rates steadily increase, yet they haven't blamed the ALP. Instead, they swung behind Anthony Albanese, who continues to grow in stature and authority, ever more confident in his agenda on climate, energy and enshrining an Indigenous voice in the Constitution. Peter Dutton had claimed the by-election a verdict on leadership, only to be embarrassed by his misplaced confidence. That doesn't mean his job's under immediate threat. There's no appetite and no obvious alternative in Liberal ranks. But having been squeezed out of many inner city seats and now losing more ground in the outer suburbs, the Liberal Party will require reinvention and renewal if it's to reassert relevance.